What's up, everybody? Renfail here, back again with some more World of Warcraft for you. And I was asked during this morning's stream if I was going to put together any guides for my hunter and that I'm playing here. And I said, that's a good idea. I don't think I'm quite knowledgeable enough yet to do guides because I've really only been playing Warcraft with serious intent for a few weeks. I have had previous stints. I do know quite a bit about like the hunter. I've played it before on the horde side, but I'd like to at least get to Dragonflight before I start making guides around the character, because I feel like I definitely need to see all the changes that have happened getting into Dragonflight and then make a judgment call on what are the best types of guides to make. But what I can do is share with you the spec that I'm currently using to level up my character, the abilities that I've chosen, and why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, which is probably different than the way a lot of other people do it, but it works for me. So without further ado, we're going to dive into my Beastmaster spec and the way that I'm running my talents and the rotation that I have, just to give you some little bit of an insight into this is the leveling build that I'm currently working with. I just hit 50 this morning. If I do a played here, I think I'm at 23 hours, 54 minutes. And if you take about an hour off of that, maybe even longer, because I think I've streamed all of these sessions, I'm often just sitting here talking. So if I just played, I'd say it'd probably be about 20 hours to get to level 50, just raw playthrough for the way that I play. I'm not rushing. I do full dialogue, read-throughs, I do voiceovers. Like, I'm not rushing. Because I haven't actually played through the Kultiras storyline before, so I did Battle for Azeroth, the Kultiras, and we've been working our way through Drustvar, and I just hit level 50 this morning. So without further ado, let me move this camera out of the way over here and open up my spec tree. I am a Beastmaster, and these are the talent trees that I've chosen so far, out of the talent trees that I've chosen so far. So the big thing for me was immediately getting down here to animal companions, so that I could have 2 animal companions. I am running a wolf primary and I think it's a hawk. So I think they're categorized, I forget how they categorize pets here. But yeah, I have a wolf and that. I forget what are the birds. It doesn't really matter. We'll figure that out later. That's not for this video. But those are the 2 pets that I'm running. There's a terminology for the pets. Like, I can't remember, like cunning and things of that nature, but I don't remember what they're called. Anyway, the first thing for me, like the most important thing for me, was as soon as I was able to, the first thing I worked towards getting was the animal companion. So you have to go down this. So I literally went down this path first. So every time I was able to get a Beastmaster point, starting off with Cobra Shot, then getting Pack Tactics, Aspect of the Beast, and then boom, animal companion. That was the most important thing I did. After that, I went for multi-shot to get the AoE capabilities, and then I went for barbed shot, and I worked my way down here over this side to get the killer command and work my way down to murder of crows, and now I'm also working on some other stuff. I found that for me, after multi-shot, the beast cleave is very useful, because after you multi-shot, your pet's melee attacks also strike all nearby enemies for 80% of the damage, and kill command strikes all nearby enemies for 80% of the damage for the next 6 seconds. So this gives me 3 different types of AoEs here, because I get the multi-shot first, then my pet's melee attacks, so you just spam your melee attacks, and your kill command. So it's a great AoE burst, but you can also combine that with the, I forget where it's at over here, I need to find it now. Here it is, Stomp. When you cast Barbed Shot, your pet stomps the ground, dealing 330 physical damage to all nearby enemies. So you can get a nice burst of AoE damage when you combine all of these together, and that's in the rotation, which we'll talk about here in a minute. But the most important thing was, as soon as I could, got my animal companion, and then I worked my way down over here to get the Murder of Crows, because it's a great ability to have for just quick kills. And then as far as AoE stuff, you want multi-shot, beast cleave, and stomp. Those are very, very useful. Now over on the hunter side, this one's a little more open to what you want. Kill command is highly useful. You're going to want that for sure as soon as you can get kill command. Kill shot also as quickly as you can get it. And once you've got kill command, I find that wilderness medicine helps a lot for the passive heals on your pet. Trailblazer, I don't really care about it, but you had to get it to unlock other things and to spend points. More than likely, I'm going to get rid of that at some point as I respec. Counter shot could be helpful. Post haste, not that big of a deal. Natural mending, not that big of a deal. Misdirection is important, I think. But mostly what I wanted down in here is, once you get down past this, Pathfinding is great, but Beastmaster, here we go. So essentially, you can take any combination of things in the Hunter line that you want. I don't really think that these matter that much, apart from getting Kill Command and Kill Shot, because both of these are abilities that go down to your hotbar and are part of my rotation. But apart from that, you can sort of do what you want. I do like the improved Kill Shot here, but however you want to run your lines here, I don't use traps, so I've ignored all of the trap abilities. However, this getting down into here is what was very important for me, getting down to Beastmaster. So that gives me enhanced pet damage, and from here I'll be working on improved Kill Command, and then probably going, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to go Killer Instinct or Alpha Predator. But right now I'm working down this line right here. So I'm going to put another rank into Beastmaster, and then I'm going to spec down over here. Then what I will likely do is probably work on Master Marksman to get over here and get Serpent Sting, more than likely, and that's how I'll work that. But that's where I'm at right now. The priority being Kill Command, Kill Shot. Everything else is completely random, just working your way down to Beastmaster, which you can't even get until you get to level 50, because you can't spend below that point until you've spent X amount of points, and that's how many points you get by the time you level 50. So being level 50, this has been the spec that I've used to get to this point. These are the talent trees that I've used. Now the rotation that I use is essentially, ignore the crossbow. I just got that this morning, so I haven't had time to go back and transmog. Essentially, I've got a macro set up for right here, which does pet attack and hunter's mark at the same time. And then I kind of ignore arcane shot and concussive shot. I really don't use those hardly at all. Really what I do is, if it's a single target and I'm working on a single target, I start off with barbed shot, I follow that up with Kill Command, I then go to Dire Beast, Murder of Crows, and then Kill Shot, and it's usually dead. Like, I literally, it's dead in the amount of time it takes me to hit 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The target is dead. Now, if it's an AoE, if it's multiple mobs, this is when we get into the rotation that it's going to combine the abilities that we were just talking about a few minutes ago in the spec tree, like with Stomp and everything else. So the big thing, if I open this up again, multi-shot, but then here, Beast Cleave. After your multi-shot, your pet's melee attacks strike all nearby enemies for 80%, and Kill Command strikes for 80% damage for the next 6 seconds. So it's very important that within the next 6 seconds, you hit Kill Command. So the way that I like to do it is, when I have AoE targets, I will use the multi-shot to hit all of them and get them gathered together. Once they gather together on my pet, I will do another multi-shot, immediately followed by Kill Command, immediate followed by Barbed Shot, which, if you remember up here, going back into the spec tree, Stomp. When you cast Barbed Shot, your pet stomps the ground, dealing 331 physical damage to all nearby enemies. So, multi-shot, followed by Kill Command, followed by 2 Barbed Shots, because you can do it twice. That's 2 Stomps. And then from there, you just cycle through the single target stuff. And then if you still have multiple targets, you just wait for Kill Command to refresh, and you can use Cobra Shot to refresh it. Once it's refreshed, hit multi-shot again, hit your Kill Command again, 2 AoEs for the price of 1, and if you have a refresh on your Barbed Shot, hit it again, Stomp, boom. It works extremely effectively. Let me see if I can find some combat just to show you what that looks like really quick. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload, or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand, so that I'm not just talking about it, I actually show it to you. Again, I'm not really doing class guides yet, but I am just going to show you my particular hunter build. So here's a single target. Let's do this. We're going to hit it with a, we'll start off with my hunter's mark, send the pets in, and then we do boom, 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 and boom. Dead. And the best part about Murder of Crows is that if you kill the target, if it dies while it's under attack, it refreshes. So it's a great way to start cycling through when you're in the AoE. When you're in AoE mode with your multiple targets, if you can time it right and you're doing Murder of Crows on targets just as they're about to die, you could cycle through and just, it's brilliant. So let's try to get, see if I can get a few of these together. So, got all 3 of these here. Alright, AoE time. So there's that, barbed shot, stomp, stomp. Now we're gonna go here, dead. And we're going here, feast of crows. Alright. We're gonna hit this, that, 5. And we're done. It's that simple. So for me, I have found that to be a very effective, it's been a very effective spec so far. I don't know if this is a spec that other people use. It's just the spec that I'm using. It works for me. That's the rotation I use for single targets versus AoE targets. Like I said, it's been very effective. I haven't had any issues taking on any of the content. Obviously, it's kind of easy mode in the overland anyway. But I think all of the quests, even the quests that are like recommended for 3 players, I have no problem taking on those encounters. It's been a very, very pleasurable experience so far with this particular build and setup. So, like I said, as I get deeper into this, once I get into Dragonflight, I'll probably start to put together some hunter guides because I'll be comfortable enough with the class at that point to put together some of my ultimate beginner's guides that I've become sort of famous for on my channel. But until then, this is just a little bit of an insight into my spec, how I'm playing my character, how I'm playing my hunter, and hopefully that gives you a little bit more information for how you might want to play your hunter. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Tune in to the daily live streams that happen at 5:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Central and 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central. We do 2 times a day, multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. But the full-time content creation takes place here on YouTube. If you're a member here on the channel, don't forget to check out the member videos. Support any way you can, in any place you can. Join the Discord, links are down below. Check out the other playlists, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Until then, stay safe, everybody. Have fun.